If you are already happy, healthy, and wealthy, it's easy to create more abundance into your life. But if you struggle with your health, your happiness, with your money, it seems to be difficult to turn your life around. And I can honestly say that from my own experience. I'm really grateful and blessed that I grew up in a very rich country, but still, I experience both sides. I'm just 31 years old and I already was homeless for like 4 times. And I know how it is to be very, very hungry without money for buying food and without access to drinking water, struggling with anxiety, depression, and addictions and stuff like that. So I I know both sides of the coin, and what I share here is not I didn't learn it just from a book or something, and I don't want to be the next YouTube superstar or stuff like that. I just want to share my experience, and I want to be like a testimonial that what I'm talking about, it's working. It's not because I'm super special or something. It's just because there are some solutions which are working. And even if you don't have money, even if you feel poor or if you are poor, hungry or sick, it doesn't matter the circumstances. If you have a phone, just a phone, you are already the richest person in the world. You have access to every bit of information you can get to transform your life. And that's why I want to talk about your God given superpower today. I know it's not just a belief, I know that if you connect or if you learn to use your God given superpower, you can your you can turn your life around in an instant. In an instant. And I want to dive a little bit deeper into it. But first of all, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for all the support, all the interaction on my channel, for the super nice and kind comments. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And especially everyone who is showing up each and every day. I'm so grateful for you. And you guys, you feel like family for me. It's amazing. I'm blown away. I never expected this to happen. I think we are close to 130 subscribers now in 3 months, and for me that's a lot. That's a massive amount of people for me. So, like I said, I don't do it. I don't want to. It's not my intention to become a YouTube superstar or something like that. So I never expected this. So it's hard to me for me to put it in words. I'm so grateful. I send a lot of love to you guys, and thank you so much. So let's go on with this God-given superpower. I already mentioned it in some videos because it doesn't matter if you believe in God, if you're spiritual, or if you're religious, it doesn't matter. It works for everyone. Everyone has this superpower. We are all connected. We are, we are out of the same. It doesn't matter if you believe in anything like that, like spiritual or religious. Even if you are just a pure science person, science can prove it now. If you don't believe it, please check out Dr. Joe Dispenza's work and Source. They made a documentary. It's called Source, the Source, and it's it's the game changer. It's game changer, and the only reason why people are not talking about or why mainstream media doesn't talk about it is because they would need to write all the history books, new all the our healthcare system, it would change everything. And there are certain institutions, certain industries who don't want to give away their status quo. And I, I totally get it. I totally get it. But check it out. And your God given superpower is your imagination with your feelings. Dr. Joe Dispenza, for example, he is talking about the formula of combining an intention, a strong intention with an elevated emotion. And if you combine an intention with an elevated emotion, your heart creates an electromagnetical field around your body, and it depends on the quality of your thoughts. If you have very uplifting intention, a very loving, joyful intention, and if you combine it with an emotion, with a high frequency, uh, with a yeah, emotion with a higher frequency like bliss, ecstasy, joy, love, gratitude. Gratitude is key. If you do that, your magnetical field, electromagnetical field will expand massively. But it works in both ways. If you have thoughts or a belief system of lack and scarcity, and you feel this lack, this fear, this hate, this sadness, this anger inside of you, you do the same thing. Your heart creates um, an electromagnetical field, but it shrinks. It's very small, and it will attract similar energies in your life in form of people, places, and things which are in alignment with your energy that you embody, which are you're sending out. So, and that's the basic fundamental stuff to use it. That's the key to use how to use your God given power. And the thing is, I totally get it. If you are really sick, if you are very poor, if you don't have enough food and not enough money, I know it's not easy. It's not easy to change this mindset of lack and this feeling state of lack. But if you understand this principle, it gives you the power to change it. Because if I know that when I am sick, when I'm sick and poor, and I continue with my negative thoughts and my negative feelings, and I know that I will create more problems, more disease, and more lack into my life. So that gives me a reason to do the best I can to change my focus to more positivity and to train this concept what I'm talking about. That was the door opener for me, and that's why I continue to talk about it over and over and over again, because it's a lifesaver. That's a simple lifesaver. And I see everything in a holistic concept. We are a body, mind, and a soul. And I love meditation. Meditation is key. Meditation helps you to reflect on yourself and to learn more about yourself and to build a real relationship with yourself, with your mind, with your body, and with your soul, to understand yourself better and to implement new intentions, to build new habits, new programs which are serving you. Um, and that's all a thing we can do in meditation. But to meditate 24 hours is for the most people not possible. we also have a body. We want to move, so that's good. You can also do walking meditations, go out in nature, go for a walk. And I want to talk about this because if you are very limited, for example, with money, if you are very poor or something, if you really hate the place where you're living at the moment, if you hate your job, it's important to fall. The real key is to fall in love with the present moment. Because if you can fall in love with the present moment, it signals to God, to the universe, that you already have everything you want. Because just by needing and wanting something really, really strongly, you send out a signal of lack, of I don't have. If you want something really bad, it the the electrical signature of it in terms of energy, and we are electromagnetical beings, is it's lack. It's yeah, if you want something really, really bad, the signature of it is you don't have it. And so if you don't have it, you will not get it, you will not attract it. And the only thing you can do is work hard, hustle and grind and manipulate to drag your body through time and space and to work your ass off to get it. But it will not make you happy. It it's not a sustainable way. And that's why we have to fall in love with the present moment. And to do that, if you are very limited, poor or whatever, what I did was start I really stopped focusing on all the things I hate. I just stopped focusing on it. And I actively tried to focus on everything good in my life, to focus on the things where I'm truly, truly grateful for. And I know if you are really in a fucked up situation, it's not easy. I know how it is when you have a hard time feeling gratitude for anything. But you can do it. And if you cannot find anything, even if you are still breathing and walking, that should be enough. Um, a new day. But if that is not enough, start creating it. Start creating it. Do everything you can, because the best things in life, they are for free. When I was struggling homeless under a bridge, depressed and addicted and completely lost with a lot of problems, every time I sat down under the night sky and every time I was watching the stars, I forgot my problems and I started to be grateful naturally, without any effort. If you if it's an effort, if it takes effort for you to feel gratitude, try something different. Try to connect with your passion. You have any passion, you have some passions. And maybe you say, oh, yes, but I don't have enough money to live my passion or do it. Yeah, but maybe you can save a little bit, one, two, three, $4, $5 to buy a book about this topic and read about it. Or um, for me, it's, for example, nature. Even when I'm homeless, I take care about plants. I plant seeds. That's not just a, a saying. I really, if I'm even if I'm homeless, I do everything I can to plant a little garden. Even if I don't have a property, I will find a little bit of space to plant any seeds. I can find a seed on the ground and I ask myself, what is this seed? Or maybe I know it, maybe I don't, and I plant it. I take care of it. It's something what really, really, really fulfills me, and it always gives me joy, and it costs nothing. taking a walk in nature costs nothing, or especially if you have still some loved ones, you are very lucky. Spend time with them, do simple things, connect with people. There are so many free things to do, which allows you to enter in the present moment. Because if you find something like that, and each and every one of us has something like that, what we enjoy, watching the sun, watching the moon, watching the stars, talking to loved ones, or something. Most people enjoy this naturally. It takes no effort, and it allows you to be present in the present moment and to fall in love with the present moment. And you really know that you are in love with the present moment when you forget about time, when time flies by. And you can do it. I know it, because when I can do it, you can do it. I did it while I was homeless. I did it while I was traveling with like no money. I did it. I do it every time. And it always is very, very uplifting. And your life will truly change if you forget about your problems. If you just fucking forget about it, because you completely switch your focus on, um, get ready, everything will change. And that's your God-given superpower, that you can use your imagination, and your imagination will create a certain feeling, and your heart will produce an electromagnetical field. And if you are in love with the present moment, you are vibrating on a very, very high frequency. You are sending it out, and so you attract it back. And that's a law. That's not a idea or something. That's a law. Science is measuring it. There are super successful books like The Secret, a manifestation book, so successful. And I'm not religious, but I love to talk about the Bible because it's the most successful book on this world, and it's the greatest manifestation book. If you are interested in law of attraction, manifestation, read the Bible. Read the Bible. It's you don't have to be religious or spiritual, um, to gain some knowledge of very, very old books, philosophies, and there is a lot of truth in it. So that's my message for today. There is something you can do. There is something you can do. You have to believe it. And if you are sick and tired of your situation, stop focusing on it and create it. At first, create something in your mind, connect. You don't even have to create, you just have to connect with your inner, with your truth, with, think about it, what excites you, how does your dream life look, and then while doing it, you also can think about it, what can I actually do in the present moment. Of course, meditation, you don't need to do anything, because you create, the old way of getting something is, okay, I feel poor, I need work to get some money. When I get some money, I will feel rich or happy or something. But the new way to do something is, you create this feeling of what you want before it happens, before the situation, before it happens, before you are healed, before you get rich, before you have the loving relationship. You start feeling love inside of yourself, for yourself, and for God or the universe creation. And that's the fastest way to change your life, to start cultivating this feeling, how would you feel if you have everything you want? And don't tell me you don't know because you don't have it. You know how you would feel. You would feel complete peaceful, excited, happy, joyful. You will experience all these nice emotions. And if you have a hard time, if you don't know what to do and how to change your life, that's what you need to do. Practice feeling elevated emotions. You can tell yourself a better story than the story of your past, of your traumas, of your problems, of your disease, of your addictions. You can create a new story in your mind. And it's the balance to fall in love with your future, with your new identity, and of course, also with the present moment. Because if you go out from your imagination, you open up your eyes and you are in your present reality, you see it as perfect because it's just a part of your journey. You can feel yourself already 10 miles ahead from this shitty situation. You already can feel it, you learn it to feel yourself how already like a millionaire, already like this person with this super nice wife or super nice husband, with the great kids or whatever, in this healthy body. And it's magic. Start doing it. Just try it. Check out Dr. Joe Dispenza's testimonials. That's mind blowing stuff. If you cannot, uh, people who don't believe in these testimonials or don't believe in any of that, then I would say I'm out. I cannot help anymore because, yeah, that's the biggest evidence we have. We see people, ordinary people, are doing extraordinary things, and it's we are living in a great time. There is so much more than lack and problems and racism and shit like that. It's all old stories. It's we keep it alive. We keep it alive because we want to change something, but so many times we are focused on the stuff we don't want to have. I am against war, so I need to protest against wars. Also, who was it? Like Mother Teresa said she would never join an anti-war de- demonstration. That's so genius. She would join a peace peace demonstration. Okay, so I'm talking too long. It's every time the same stuff. I fall so many times I don't know what to talk about, but if I get to my camera, if I start talking about something, I fall in love with the present moment and I have a hard time to stop. So I really enjoy what I do. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you want to support my channel, hit the like button and you could write the word love in the comment section. If you don't know what to say, if you want to support my channel and help me out with the algorithm, he loves the interaction. So you could write the word love in the comment section. And yeah, I wish you a wonderful, blessed day and night or whatever, and see you in the next video.